Go.
50 to 75% of convicted drunk drivers continue to drive on a suspended license. An average drunk driver was driven 80 times before their first arrest. The rate of drunk driving is highest among 21 to 25-year-olds at 23.4%. Every day in America, another 28 people die as a result of drunk driving crashes. Every 2 minutes, a person is injured in a drunk driving crash. Officers most often stop people because of the time of day. They also stop people because of swerving between lanes, obstructed vision claims, and loud radio or exhaust. The officer's justification for the stop is a critical stage of the case that must be properly analyzed. Ways to test someone's drunkenness. The one-legged stand is standing on one leg for approximately 30 seconds while counting aloud, which I would obviously fail. The walk and turn, you have to do 9 heel-to-toe paces, pivoting, and 9 heel-to-toe paces back. The horizontal gaze nystagmus test, an eye evaluation where an officer looks for an involuntary jerking of the eyes. A police officer will typically ask a driver to submit a preliminary breath test, or a PBT, a small handheld breath testing device. Regardless of how a motorist performs on sobriety tests, police officers often rely upon the analysis of a machine because it is objective. The definition of drunk driving is the crime of driving a vehicle with an excess of alcohol in the blood. Driving with a blood alcohol level of 0.08 is legally considered to be driving drunk. Laws. Administrative license suspension, or ALS, allows law enforcement to confiscate a driver's license for a period of time if he fails a chemical test. Most of these states allow limited driving privileges such as to or from work. All states have some type of ignition interlock law in which judges require all or some convicted drunk drivers to install interlocks in their cars to analyze their breath and disable the engine if alcohol is detected. Alcohol exclusion laws allow insurance companies to deny payment for treatment of drunk drivers' injuries, but they have limited doctors' abilities to diagnose alcohol problems and recommended treatment. Penalties for violating the law. In every state, it is a crime for a driver to operate a vehicle while impaired by the effects of alcohol or drugs. The specific offense may be called driving under the influence, or DUI, driving while intoxicated, DWI, operating under the influence, OUI, and even operating a motor vehicle while intoxicated, OMVI. Whatever the specific title, DUI laws make it unlawful for a person to operate a car, truck, motorcycle, or commercial vehicle. If this offense is repeated, you could have your driver's license suspended or revoked.